Hi everybody, welcome back to the online bridge classroom. I'm Sam. Well, here comes to the 5th episode of our MatchPoint strategy series. And today we are dealing with some very powerful hands. Well, what can we do about these hands? So let's take a look. Well, you pick up this nice looking 18 count hand, like a balance with a 5 card club suit. Your left hand opponent opens the bidding with a spade and your right hand opponent responds a no trump. Then it's to you. What's your plan about this hand? Okay, we've all heard about starting with a take out double and then followed by bidding your long suit. It shows a strong hand of at least 17 points. So is this what you are planning to do here? Well, good players do not blindly follow those rules. We do understand about the concepts behind those rules and then apply them properly to the corresponding hands. This is especially important to match point games since many of the rules we've heard about, in fact, they are based on IMP scorings. Okay, so let's take a look about this so-called rule now. The advantage of making a take-out double before introducing your suit is that partner can bid to game when he has sufficient values. But there's a serious downside, is that when partner fails to bid the game, you will end up playing one level higher. So let's take a closer look to this hand before making our decision. Well, opponent has opened the bidding and the other one has responded to it. Okay, my long suit is clubs. So the only possible game for our side is actually 3 no trump. So what's the chance of our side making 3 no trump with this hand? Seems really low, really very low, since they should have at least 18 high card points in total unless one of our opponents has made a semi-psychic bid. So we have to know that in IMP, as long as there's a slight chance for game, we are willing to go all in to search for that game possibility. But in match point, venturing an extra level where there's very slight chance for game is not profitable. Well, we would rather stay lower and stay positive. Remember, stay low when game is unlikely. So having this in mind, we see that with no length in the other unbid major, forget about showing strength with the double first and forget about looking for a game to play. Well, I would suggest just timidly bid 2 clubs to help partner find the best lead and really to introduce your suit to partner, and then plan to stay silent for the rest of the bidding. There's none of your business after that. Unless something magical happens, like partner raises to 3 clubs or partner can show the strength with a take-out double or something like that. But that's magical. It should not happen. Well, there's another alternative, is that to stay entire silent throughout the bidding. And that is also a wise choice to take. Well, just in case you end up playing 2 clubs doubled and partner turns up with just a singleton trump. You do not want to see that happen. Well, in match point games, it's really important to note that really do not commit yourself easily to 3 level when you have a balanced hand. And this is a very important thing to note. Especially when you are vulnerable. Because in that case, having your contract go down 2 tricks will score a negative 200, and that often gives you a score very close to 0. That's not what you want to see. Okay, so now let's take a look at the complete hand, so see what's happening. Partner really turns up to have a really broke hand. So if you have taken the so-called textbook route to double and then to show your club suit at 3 level, you will end up playing 3 clubs, scoring a painful negative 300. So in this hand, it's really best to stay complete silent, and when West choose to rebid 2 diamonds, the winning bid for East is to bid 2 hearts and play there. But if he chooses to retreat to 2 spade, which I think is a very common practice, you could end up picking up 100 by defeating the contract by 1 trick. So that's actually the best result you can do for yourself. Wait, so here comes an end to our sharing today. Hope you enjoyed the content we shared today. See you next time. Bye bye.